There is nothing wrong with eating your work lunch in your car alone. I used to literally get in my car and drive around the block so I wouldn't have to look at the building because I needed that much of a mental break. But I've had several jobs in the past that literally wrote me up for being against company culture and not with the team and standoffish because I would eat lunch alone in my car. We spend 40 hours a week together. You're telling me I can't have this half-hour lunch on my own? Anyone who's secure in their workplace being a positive culture wouldn't take that as a personal snub against them. But if you want to take it personally, then let your mind spin. But the moment it starts to impact my job and you start to threaten my job because I take a lunch break outside, that's ridiculous and unprofessional. Where I work now does not give a rat's ass. In fact, most of the employees, especially the ones that have cars, eat their lunch outside. I've seen people leave the entire property for their 15-minute breaks. That is not a snub against anyone except the fact that it's tiring to work at places for 40 hours a week. It's tiring to work at anywhere, honestly, in this system. But the other thing is that I'm disabled, I'm chronically ill, and I wear a respirator full time. I do not take it off so that I can eat with people who never mask, especially when they're sick, because I'm not going to risk getting sick. It's not worth it to me. But they would also take that as a personal snub that I wouldn't take my respirator off for them so that they could see my face and that they could watch me eat. I think that's incredibly weird. If I pointed out how weird that was, then we start getting into the legal language of, is this discrimination? You have to prove it. And then I'm sat there left with either trying to protect myself and then losing my good standing in my job in the first place, or I have to cave and I'm not going to do the latter. There's nothing wrong with eating lunch in your car. It's a good thing to take that break if you need it. And it's normal. And if your workplace tells you it's not normal, your workplace is not normal.